Hello there, you're welcome to HitGov TV, and my name is Colin Nanaya Abebese. In this video, I'm going to show you a speech made by William Ruto, the president of Uganda, talking about the African Free Continental Trade Area, of course, which is the AFTA. Addressing issues like passport to other, of course, countries, and also ensuring that we get a common currency, to trade. There are so many issues regarding this after because of how the African continent is, got restrictions here and there. So let's watch the video or the speech of William Ruto, and do not forget to comment on it.
We also need to facilitate trade by making it possible for business people to be able to transact their goods, their services, without the unnecessary complications in changing currencies. That is why we want the Pan-African payment system that is going to assist African business people to be able to trade and move goods and services better. We have already made the decision as the government of Kenya that for you people from Congo, Brazzaville, from tomorrow, you will not need any visa to come to Kenya. It is part of the reason that will begin to increase trade between our countries. When people move, ideas move, relationships are built, business is built, enterprise is built, trade is built, and that is what we must do. You are policymakers. I really want to persuade you. We now have the Africa Continental Free Trade Area that is going to facilitate trade between all our countries. Among the conversations we are going to have with President Sassou is how to connect the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic by road. From Mombasa to Kampala, the road is already built. From Kampala to Beni, the road is being built. We want to build it now from Beni to Kisangani, and then from Kisangani, we want to bring it all the way to Pont Noir here, by road, by water, and by rail.
Good. So you heard William Ruto. But Mr. President, I ask, should it be only for Congolese? Because this issue of visa, Africans from other regions, need a visa before they can actually move to another African country. It's something that I can't really think of. I mean, how? If we have the AU, the African Union, then why can't we do that? Because I know in the EU, the European Union, they have that if you are coming from any of the European countries, you can travel in and out without any visa. And this, it's a big issue in Africa, and it's a very big issue even in terms of the AFTA, the African Free Intercontinental. It's even an issue. If we are to make this whole AFTA thing work, then this barrier should be broken, this visa. And I once heard this guy, Udmaya, of course, the famous YouTuber, lamenting on these issues, that he can't understand why he has to pay money for visas and all of that to, African countries. In an interview that he did with one of, I think, Rwanda or so journalists. I think, no, this is not. If you look at ECOWAS, for instance, of course, the economic bloc in West Africa, they have made strides, and traders or of course citizens within the bloc, the ECOWAS bloc, can't be able to move freely without the need of any visa. So why can't the AU do that? I mean, because that is, I mean, it's a big issue that I need a visa before I can go to another African country. I think that barrier should be broken now. And I think I know of Rwanda, which gives free visa. I think they don't ask for even visa. Every African is accepted or is welcome. And I think also Ethiopia. If you know of any other African country, you can also add that. I think for now I know of only Rwanda and Ethiopia that gives freely all African. Of course they welcome everybody to come. But really, of course, Ruto says only Congo. So what of the other African countries, Mr. President? I think that we shouldn't need a visa to visit our brothers. We are all Africans. There is nothing like Congolese, Nigerian, Egyptian. We are all Africans. We are all considered as one people. We are all black, and let's not make some of the, because we have to help each other. These countries are not developed. We don't have developed countries. Look at what is happening in the Mediterranean. People trying to go to Europe and all of that. Let's not stop this whole thing, keeping ourselves in our small countries that you can't even travel to another country. I mean, no. Europe, you see, Europe, they are not doing that. I mean, what are we learning? Our AU leaders, what are you learning? Now we have brought after. How can we trade when we are asking, when countries are asking for visas and all of that? That is not going to work. And all these things are going to hamper the development or the progress of the after. This visa thing should be taken away. I think Ruto had been talking a lot about for the currency. I have a video of him where he talks about taking away the dollar, or not using the dollar to trade in Africa. And I think that is also a good thing, and having a common institution that would deal with these differences in the currencies, so that this after thing. I think the two things that would affect the progress of after has to do with the currency, of course, differences, as well as the restrictions, that the visa, the restrictions on the entries of some of these countries. When these two things are done, I think that the AFTA will be a success for the African people, and I hope and I believe that it will bring a lot of prosperity to Africa, because a lot of money are going to be kept in the country. Of course, let me hear your view in the comment section. If you've also had any issues surrounding visa, your attempt to visit another African country and all of that. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel.